minutes to do this. So we're going to talk about the high points of what they're going to do to rebuild a fuel funny car. See, the team here in qualifying got back at 6:15. After they pull the valve covers, take the spark plugs off, the first major piece of equipment comes off is the manifold and the supercharger injector. Then you're going to remove the bell housing. You're going to take all them clutch plates out. They're very, very hot once they take the pressure plate off. Then the drivers on the engine, they start pulling the cylinder heads off. The guy on the bottom end, he's going to go under after the oil pan's off, and he's going to start pushing all the pistons out. Now, it's only 15 minutes into it, and look, they're already pushing new pistons in. 8 new ones that have already been prepared before the run. Same thing with the clutch pack. All new clutch discs and floater plates. Pressure plate gets torqued back on there. They set the clearances on that. Then the bell housing goes back on. It takes a little less time to do the clutch than it does the engine. That's why they're a little bit ahead of the game right there. You saw the cylinder head go on. The bottom end guy replaces the oil pan. Going to run that back up, and look, we're only about a half hour into it. Then the big piece of equipment goes on there. The manifold with the supercharger injector bolted to it after it's been serviced and looked over gets on there. Then the final prep is putting the valve covers on there and the spark plugs. You look at that, about 45 minutes, and then the driver gets in there and he gets ready to fire it up and make sure it's ready to go for the next round.
And in Bob Tasca's pit, that's exactly what they're working on now. It's almost choreographed. It's so precise. Bob Tasca, the #1 qualifier, going to face Cruz Pedregon in the second round of Funny Car.